over the years, developing a real relationship with God, yeah, real relationship. It hasn't been easy, you know, trust me, life hasn't been easy. And it shows you something. It shows you leadership. It shows you character, the true you, and it shows, that God places people in the life that He knows is right for you and is right for you, and know how to love and not to really hate much. No, not to hate. Saying that yeah, we might get frustrated sometimes. It's not easy, but He sure will never steer you in the wrong direction. He'll get you to the right direction, and he sure enough do you right. And He's always there by your side. Regardless if you see, sometimes even though you don't feel it, sometimes you don't ever, doubt. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever doubt. No matter how much it feels like the odds are stacked against you. But you see, God is limitless. God is greater. God, you know what I mean? God is great. Absolutely. Words can't describe. His presence is intangible. His love is unconditional. And, God's love is amazing. And He never denies. He's always there. He never delays. He's right on time. Right in the moment you least expect, He's right there. It comes right along when people doubt, whatever the case may be, and you're the one, fighting His love, whatever the case may be, what I'm talking about? Talking about the truth. He's right there. God is glorious. Absolutely. And Jesus Almighty High. His name, His will, everything about it, love, mercy, and grace. He gets all the glory. Whether you are been to be, you're not doing to be seen. He sees. He sees everything. Not the whole world needs to see, but because He's right there. He sees you. He's the best witness you could ever have. Because He's truth. He is truth. It's not about popularity. It's about, He knows the heart attention. Especially when it comes to it. He doesn't, He doesn't, contradict Himself. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like he is right there. Our firm faces. He's right there. When you call Him, He's right there. Our best friend you could ever have. A real friend. He never switches up. He is right there. He never switches up. His love is absolutely real. When they feel like, no wait, let me doing this. If someone tells you you have no friends or you have whatever, you will never have, you have no friends, they say like that stuff, don't let that bother you, okay? Because guess what? You have a friend. Trust and believe. You have a friend. The biggest, best friend you could ever have. The best friendship, relationship, greater than money. Because money, you can't take with you at all. And what does it do? Buy happiness for a little amounts of time. It's not even happiness. It's just like, but God gives you happiness. Like, gives you everything you need. God provides everything you need, from discipline, from love, true love, from He gives you protection. He gives you guidance. He gives you the word. He gives you everything you need. He gives you, if you pray for anything you ask, you shall receive in His name. A job, He'll provide you a job. You see what I mean? Provides the way to make money. Stop loving money. Don't love money, but He provide you a job or ways to make money. You gotta take your two before He takes one, right? And then He doesn't like He doesn't. It said not to be lazy or slothful. You know what I mean? You don't work, you can't eat. He's a hard. He likes hard work. He works. You know what I'm saying? He likes to see you. Put effort into things. You see, He doesn't want people to destroy each other. No, he wants to build, construct. He was a carpenter. He built tables and stuff. It's just that there's the bill collectors, same as bill collectors are like lovers of money. He flipped the tables. Why? Because you do it wrong. You know what I mean? Like you flip the tables because you do things out of people, use people up, or like stuff like that, or you have it's like what I mean? No, it's a tool. We use it every day life. You put God first. Don't idolize. You know what I mean? God comes first. Love with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. Okay? And then love that as thyself. So if you gotta love each other, regardless how there's arguments. Like if you have an argument, sometimes we could say, okay, we have an argument, but later on apologize or make it right. But because there's gonna be bumping heads, but you just pray for them. Sometimes those toxic situations, you have to stay away for a while, but don't always have that hatred energy. Don't hold grudges. Don't be prideful. Don't need to do that. Move on. Even know how much it hurts, but you just gotta forgive. Just forgive. Let it be done. Let it, handle all the burdens and give it all to God. Hand it out to God. It feels like it weighs down on you too heavy. Give it all. Give it all to God. You know what I mean? And your Father he's the Father. He'll your Father, and he can handle it. Your Creator can handle that stuff. He cares for the children. He cares for His children. He loves. And the people that wants to get to know the greatest relationship in the world, you know what? He'll accept you in loving arms. For real. Yeah, sometimes he like, for instance, you'll have to go out, have to face the world. Sometimes you have to, but you always focus on Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, don't be out the world, but when you walk in it, there's going to be problems or situations you face. And, you have to, but in the older ways, saying, all you need to do is a phone call, is a prayer away, saying, or even that, He's always there. Trust in Him and believe, you know what I mean? You need to talk to someone, He's there. No need to even stress. But then again, we all get stressed. It's part of the nature while we're here. Don't say there's not going to be, I can't say there's not going to be any problems or storms, but that's the reason why we must focus on him, not the storms. You know, it's more like let him be the leader and guide you, the creator, the one that gave you breath, reason why you have breath. Thank him. Once you wake, it doesn't take, well, it's thank you, God, for the breath, you know? Be thankful, meaningful. Thank him. Thank him. Every single day, thank him. Because you know what? As soon as shows the love that you actually are breathing and you care about your, you know, your love. And he loves you every day. Every day you wake, there's another chance to get right. And he uses you for a purpose. You and I, both, all of us. That's what, you know, relationships is about. Having a prayer life and building that relationship. Get to know him. You know what? I dare you to get to know him. That's what it takes. I dare you. Don't be afraid. Don't need to be ashamed. God gets all the glory. We all gonna be at his feet anyway, regardless. But I dare you. You know? And guess what? The best decision you could ever have made, you know? But, you know, God comes first. Always. Alpha and Omega, beginning and first and the last. Genesis, Revelation, you know, the whole word. And, you know, heavens and earth may pass, but his word remains. And I just want you to know. Some may believe in horses, some may believe in chariots, but the name of the Lord is what remember. Remember the name of the Lord. So, yes. Trust in him and just, you know, but you know, believe. You gotta believe. Trust me, he's real. He's helped me so many times in my life. And I just don't do this because I'm forcing on you. It's not a forcing thing. Like I said, he gave us, you know, free will, but I'm just telling to you, I'm not forcing, I'm not judging. I know he's real. I know he's real because he's helped me with certain things in my life, and he's helped me in personal. He saved me. You know what I mean? He chose me, I did not choose him. Like he helped me. Like like since birth, you know, saying he there's so many things since birth that I appreciate so much, and I'm thankful for that. So many great things he's done. You know, and what he's done, what Jesus done, died on the cross for our sins and rose on the third day, you know. And he said, you know, forgive the Father, not know what they do. And he's, you know, I'm saved and I'm thankful. And you could be saved, accept him as your Lord and Savior. Listen, I'm the same because so many times, you know, he helped. You know, and it's like, you know, when you're down, he helps you right back up. Right back up. He keeps me going. God is so amazing. And, you know, I'm not perfect by any means. I'm not here to see. I have ups and downs. I'm not here just trying to give you highlights. I'm trying to help you build a relationship, a personal relationship. And Whatever you guys do in your personal life has, like I said, it has nothing to do with me. I'm not judging you. You don't say, God, it's just what, whatever, I'm not judging you. I'm not perfect. But I do know this, and it is one thing for sure. I know that He is love. Trust and believe. I've done so many things in my life, and been through personal experiences that He's helped. I never expected. He's always been there. He's always been there. No matter what, He never forsakes. He never forsakes. There's sometimes that, I personally, there's some things I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know, But as a personal relationship, though, to tell you He's real, He does exist, and He's always there right on time, whenever He needs you. He knows things gonna happen before it happens. Hey, look, I trust me. As just even the person that overcame, depression, being suicidal, but it was God, the God that it had helped me out. And no longer the past that I was, and I'm thankful, saying what I have, saying that I might not have it like others, but, it's not the materialistic things. It's just in general. Like, yeah, if I were to look at it this perspective, yes, I was down, like bad, you know what I'm saying? And now some people said, oh, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? People said this and that. You know what I'm saying? From having the hard top, and not having matches a barely toilet to pee in or whatever, and just coming from this, and I'm just so thankful. And He, and there's some people have that story too, and some people have, what I'm saying, but it's just, it's not the things, just the things that I have. The whole bigger picture is God provides in such a way. It's just the thing that is just the personal relationship. It's not just this. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's the main focus. The main focus. Take everything else, but the main focus is God and what He has done to help me and all do this and that. And, I steady grow, and more. And He blesses in and out. He blesses breakthrough in and out, of course. And He provides. I remember used to always being so, thirsty. You know what I mean? I still want, saying a woman, of course, but I learned it's more than just sex, and more the value of, and the the love of God and what He could do, and how limitless He is, and just knowing, wow, what God has done, and especially everything what Jesus did on the cross, and what He has done for people, loving people, cleaning their feet, and stuff like that, healing people, and fed the thousand people, even then, there was ones that, He healed the enemy's ear and all that, I helped them hear, and it just His love, and even though they backstabbed Him, spat in the face and stuff like that, and it just, like, what He's been through is just, that's love. That's like, you forgave all of that, and went through all of that, and you still put your hands on, you heal them, and you just, he does that, and it's just it's like, wow, like, He helps still. He's healer now. He's healed so much. There's many people that tell you these stories, and they show them right in front of you sometimes, or you see it for yourselves, and and even in times that you're saying it could be rough, but at the end of all of it, when you focus on Him, look what He can make. The thing you're saying after storms, how beautiful the rainbow gets. You know what I'm saying? Even like the rains, and you see the rainbow, or you know what I mean, in the sky. And I'm not talking about LGBTQT, and it's not that. I'm talking about the rainbow. Like always it's like but you focus on Him, and then it's a part of growing. I was saying, this season you grow. You gotta be conditioned. We gotta be conditioned, whatever, prepared to come. And it may not be easy sometimes. He never said it was gonna be easy. Life is hard. We face problems. Everybody does. Me, myself included. You too. Everybody does. Just be more thankful, appreciative, and and it's not to be wrestling with flesh and blood. It's spiritual principality, and God is absolutely amazing, and you never know what He can do. He surprises everybody. You never know what God can do. You know what I mean? God is limitless. Never, don't ever doubt. Straight up. God is glorious. Gets all the glory.